Hi, I'm Kelsey from Coaching with Kelsey, and today we're going to talk about why I want you to take the word should out of your vocabulary. Today I made a TikTok. Yes, I have a TikTok, which if you have a TikTok, you should follow me at the same name. But today I made a TikTok about death to should. And I wanted to make a video expanding upon the topic of death to should. In the video, I gave examples of shoulds that we give ourselves, and I call this shoulding yourself, which is fun. So, examples I gave, like things like, oh, I should really put makeup on before I go out. Oh, I should have ordered something different for lunch. I should have eaten healthy. I should have ordered a salad instead of what I actually wanted to order. I should have been more productive today. That's like a big one I think everyone can relate to. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I should say yes to plans even though I'm tired and I don't really feel up for it because maybe I don't want to hurt someone's feelings. Things of that nature. I should do this. The definition of should is that it is a verb that is used to indicate obligation, duty, and correctness, and it's typically used to be critical of a person's actions. So not super positive, the word should, most of the time, typically. I'm using this definition to illustrate the point to you that when we use should in our internal dialogue, a lot of the time we're shaming ourselves. We weren't productive enough. We aren't skinny enough. We aren't enough for our friends. All of this not enoughness is what comes from typically the word should in our internal dialogue. If we are people pleasers, if we are perfectionists, we are probably heavy users of the word should. I bring this up because one of the things I say at the end of the TikTok that I made is that it's not about what you should do, it's about what you want to do. But if you are a people pleaser or a perfectionist, you might have a really hard time connecting with what you authentically want because perhaps you have been putting other people's wants ahead of your own, or maybe you are so focused on being good enough that is the goal rather than whatever it is that you really truly want. So if this is where we're at, people pleaser mode, perfectionism mode, how do we move out of that and find what feels most authentic to us in any given situation where we are shoulding ourselves? I would say first is the whole point of this should video, which is you have to start noticing how often you're using the word should in your own internal dialogue or when you're talking about yourself to other people. Notice when you're using the word should. And now, once you start noticing the should, I want you to ask yourself, whose voice is that coming from? Is it your own authentic voice? If you ask yourself what you should do, and then ask yourself what you want to do these things align? Are they different? What emotions come up when you realize the thing you think you should do is not the thing that you want to do? Again, there might be shame involved here because should has a lot of shame attached to it. And if it's not your voice, whose voice is it? Is it the voice of a parent? Is it the voice of a teacher? Is it the voice of a bully that you had when you were young? Whose voice is telling you that you should be going against what feels right and authentic and good to you? And do you want to listen to that voice? When you have discovered what your should is and what your true want is, then I want you to think about what fears come up for you when you think about doing what you actually want to do. What will other people think? Will other people be upset? Like, what are the things that scare you about being your authentic self? Or even just expressing that what you want is perhaps different than what someone else wants. What does that mean? It's okay to be afraid of doing something you aren't used to doing. It's okay to be scared. And I want to remind you that bravery and courage can't exist without having some fear. And bravery and courage, while they sound awesome, right, they don't always feel good. I want you to stop shoulding yourself, stop shaming yourself, and start identifying what's authentic to you. What is it that you want? Because those things are important. And say it with me, death to should. I hope that you like this video. If it intrigues you, interests you, remember you can always sign up for a free consultation where we can talk, get to know each other, and we can see if you're a good fit for the program that I do. And if you want to do that, you can check the link that is in my Instagram bio, or if you're on YouTube, it should be down below. And thank you so much for watching, as always, and I'll talk to you again next time.